All right, and we are live. Hello, hello. If you're watching, you're in the archive, you're in the replay, you're on my YouTube because ain't nobody here yet. So, V, we're going to just kind of vamp for a moment till some people show up. Let's me and you share the live where we feel comfortable sharing.
I most likely will not be watching the comments until we have to pick numbers.
Okay.
Just because the computer is over here and I won't be paying attention.
Gotcha.
So, or looking at the camera.
Gotcha. Right. Well, I know there's at least two people out there. Hello, two people.
Hello, hello.
How are you? Of course, Norm's here. Norm, I saw you were promoting us. We truly, truly, truly appreciate that. Oh, I'm sharing all over the place. Oh, we got some people out there.
Woohoo!
Mari, hello. Welcome, welcome. It is 7:02 Eastern Standard Time, my time, and V, you're on the same time as me, right?
Sorry, that was bad feedback for me. My bad.
Oh.
There we go. Hey, Mari. Hey, Norm.
And you're on the same time zone as me, right?
7 Eastern Standard, yeah.
Yeah, I always get it confused because for some reason I think Michigan, because when I think Michigan, I also keep the Upper Peninsula in mind. And is the Upper Peninsula on? I have a feeling it's not on EST or EDT, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So hello, if you're watching us, let us know if you feel comfortable. Let us know where you're watching from, what country. You can be as vague as country or as Jamie Watson Wolf is here, or as specific as the city and the state. And if you feel led to share this onto your own page, we love it. That's one way you can support us. Hey, Susanna and Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Welcome, welcome. V sporting what color should what would we call that? Is that like, I think it's like a true lavender, isn't it?
Lavender, yeah, because I think it's a little darker than a lilac.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, lavender. So here's the thing. I'm in this process of lightening my light worker. So I am, you know me, I love black, I love skulls, I love like all of the earthy, heavy type of things, and that's the kind of stuff that I, work with spiritually, and that's what I love. Yeah. Ancestor, all that. But I'm finding a sense of balance in lightening a little bit, So I've been really following Pamela Chen, Pamela Unicorn,
and I'm wearing black tonight.
Oh, I still have black. Don't get me wrong. It's not far. But Lisa Robinson and Pamela Chen, they're doing, I've just been watching them. They had so much fun doing spiritual play. And it's so lighthearted and it's so whimsical and it's so something that I'm not used to. First off, Capricorn rules my 5th house of play as well. So it's just really like, what's the structure? How do I do this?
Yeah.
But, doing visualizations with like unicorns and fairies and things of that nature, which is totally out of my scope, but I'm digging into it and I really, really like it. So I'm starting to kind of lighten my light worker. So.
Nice. And first of all, let's see who popped in. So Troy, our Tara Love Child is here.
Hey,
Susanna in Albuquerque, Christy, Virginia, Layla, hello. Tamara. Happy
Vicky.
Holidays. Yay. Hey, Vicky. So, and I'm in Orlando, Florida.
I'm in Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan.
Cool. So, yes, had a good Christmas. For me, it was pretty chill, kind of cool, kind of relaxing. Yeah, just, one little event with the family. It was fun. We played the Dirty Santa or White Elephant Gift. I call it Dirty Santa. You played that?
Yes.
Okay,
I love it.
Where you steal the gifts. Hey, Zuri.
Hey, Zuri.
Oh, okay. My phone didn't jump on.
You guys see me looking down because my computer is over there. So.
Susan is Southern Jersey. All right. Oh my goodness. So tonight we will be doing readings, and I am going to be using the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. The Gate to the Secret Garden. It just came out, pun intended, because it was a Kickstarter deck, so you can't get it. Nowhere, no how. I'll show you the back of the deck. Gorgeous. It's kind of a deep rose and black. Very almost antiquated looking. But yeah. So, Mari, you know what Dirty Santa is, right? The White Christmas where you bring a gift and people exchange it and they steal and they take it. That's what it is. And V, what deck are you using?
I am using the Super Lunaris, another Kickstarter. Super Lunaris means belonging to a higher world.
Ooh.
And the back of the card here looks like a little sacred geometry. And it's blue. And it really is a very beautiful deck. Like, it's a brush type of color type of deal. Relatively modern, very diverse. But it just has this, once again, lightning, my light worker, has a very light feel to it. So.
Cool. So, Liz, you're in Brazil. Yay.
Ooh.
And Zuri, everybody send Zuri and Toby some beautiful high vibes. Toby is a cat that she was at the vet all day with, sick. Zuri, rub your hands together if you're not already doing this, and with your dominant hand from the base of their skull just down to their tailbone. Allow the energy of healing to go where it needs to go. Don't think that you know where it needs to go, because a lot of times we're working with symptoms and not core issue. Another thing you can do is pretend like you're pinching salt, and you put, like, if this is their spine, you put the finger on one side and the thumb on the other of the spine, and you just run your finger and thumb down the spine from the base of the skull to the tail. And that's like it's called a spinal flush. But it just, again, it moves the energy through the body. It can definitely help calm them. You can even do a little tapping. The best place for cats is on the top of their head. I can tap on the side of the eye of Sebastian, but not Bart. Bart lets me tap him on the nose. It's so weird. But they both find like the middle bone and just put 2 fingers on either side and just tap right here. It's like a reset. Those are acupressure points. It's EFT. You can do it for your animals. So something I do a lot of. Yeah. So, but everybody, Michelle Welsh. Hey, Michelle.
Michelle.
You guys, Michelle's got a new book coming out. Michelle, put the link to your book in there. Michelle has been teaching at the World Divination Association. She's a StarCast member. And let me tell y'all what, y'all. Some of y'all might need a translator when you listen to her, because she's got that beautiful, beautiful Southern Texas drawl.
It is beautiful.
I love it. And she is, and it's funny because we've had a few exchanges privately about stuff, but I've watched you and listened to you several times, and I can tell you are a beautiful, sweet, sweet soul. So you guys definitely check out her new book that's coming out. Zuri, you are welcome. Yeah, definitely do that. Some really cool stuff. So, Michelle, I would love to hear you and Joni Patry do a YouTube video together, because both of y'all are from Texas. Both of y'all has the beautiful Southern drawl. When I went to school in Nashville and Florida, I don't consider Florida, at least Central Florida and South, I don't consider that part of the South. But when I went to Nashville, Tennessee, I remember coming home and someone said, "Let's go out tonight." And I said, "When?" And I looked at him, I said, "When did when have 2 syllables?" Because I've been in Nashville for 3 years, most of the school year. It was funny, though. Hey, Sarah.
Don't feel bad. My first year coming back home from New Orleans and being in school, my family was like, "What the hell are you saying?"
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about.
What is happening with your vocals here?
Ooh. Sarah, are you typing in Portuguese? Yeah, 5 syllables. When? Oh, but seriously, Michelle, if you have the link to your book for pre-order, please put it in there. I'd love everybody to check that out. We love supporting here.
Definitely.
So, well, you guys, we are going to do some readings, and here's how we work. Here's how we roll. I'm going to make a list. I'm going to check it twice. We're taking 8 people, but if you had a reading 2 weeks ago, please don't raise your hand yet. If you had a reading 4 weeks ago, you can maybe raise your hand, but give it just a beat or two before you do. But if you are brand new and never had a reading from us, here's what you do. Type in the word me, M-E. And when you type in me, that is letting me and V know that you are giving us permission to read you. So you got to type in the word me. No variation of that. Jolene.
Hi, Ann.
Oh my gosh, Jolene Jadine Guerrero. I love that. All right, okay. So is that Layla first?
Okay. So Layla was number 1. Hold on, let me move up. Hold on. So Layla was number 1. Michelle Griffin, number 2. Vicky, number 3. Liz, number 4.
Got it.
Ann, number 5. Jolie, number 6.
2 more.
Susan, it's her birthday, is number 7.
Wait, Susanna or Susan?
Susan. And then Susanna is number 8.
Okay, so Susan, then Susanna.
Yes.
All right, that's it. We got them. We got them all. So here's what... Thank you, everybody else. So for those of you, anybody below Susanna that said me, here's how this works. So we're doing 8. We're doing 8. And if you did not get picked, and here are the numbers. Number 1 is Layla. Number 2, Michelle. Number 3, Vicky. Number 4, Liz. Number 5, Ann. Number 6, Jolie. Number 7, Susan. Number 8, Susanna. So we're doing 8. If you did not get picked, then what you want to do is in your mind, you pick 1 through 8. And when 1 through 8 comes up, you're piggybacking on their reading. And you can pick, if you got 2 questions or 2 things going on in your life, you can pick all 8 if you want. Because by the end of the night, a lot of people say everything resonated with me. So, oh my goodness, so many cool people here tonight. Melina, hello. Elle, how are you? Liz Marquez. So,
thank you, Norm. So yeah, my coffee cup. Actually, a BFF sent it to me. It's a camel. If you guys can see.
Oh.
And it's got feet on the bottom, and it's got like a decorative.
Does it have a toe?
No tail. Oh, did you say a toe? I hate you.
For those of you.
No toes.
For those of you who didn't get the joke, it's camel toe.
Michelle shared her book. Thank you, Michelle.
Yay, Michelle. And it's got a long title, people. Magic Connection, Transforming Negative Empowerment. Yeah, I can't see all the words there.
Awesome.
All right, people, so let's dive into this. So once again, I am working with the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. I'm going to warn you now, there may be, there may be some semi-nudity, but it's not in your face.
They're phallic symbols.
They're phallic symbols.
Are just phalluses.
Phalluses? Maybe a penis or dick. Oh, I wish Erica Kane would come on here. Pun intended. So, all right. So, Layla, first time. Yay. Layla, we tell you what you need to hear. Every once in a while, we'll let you ask questions, but what we're going to do, everybody, come on, Naked Men, Troy said. What we're going to do is we're going to each pull a card, and our intention is that what we're saying is what we believe Spirit needs you to hear the most right now. And that's why for anybody else, it can really resonate with you if you pick a number or 2 or 3 or just absorb the whole night. It's kind of like when you go to a mediumship demonstration, other people's messages really resonate with you as well.
Yep.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and start with Layla. First time here.
I'm picking number 2. What number are you picking?
Oh, I'm going to go with 4. I don't usually do even numbers, but
Neither do
I don't know why. I have a theory why I don't. I just like because even are feminine and odd are masculine. So when it comes to numbers, I like the masculine movement. I sit quite a bit in my feminine, so maybe I think what I love about numbers, period, is you can count on them, pun intended. 1 and 1 is always going to be 2, all right? You know? Yeah. 1 is always going to be magician until some creator of a deck starts screwing around with it right away. And I'd probably buy the deck. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
Oh, good. We're glad.
So Layla, number 1.
Layla. Hello, Layla. Okay.
All right.
Okay, now that you got your numbers picked and you're not worried about anybody encroaching on you, if you feel led to share the video, please do on your own pages.
All right. So for Layla here, the message for today for you is the Hermit. Oh. All right. So with this Hermit energy, this is really talking, the Hermit is related to the 6th house of work and service. So I feel like moving into this new year and finishing up this month of December, there really is about you. There's a lot of energy with you going internal to figure out what it is that you need as the year turns over. Okay, this is spending time in sacred space. This is spending time in meditation or prayer, because all of the answers that you're seeking outside of yourself are actually inside of yourself. And it's about you going in and sitting with yourself to answer those questions for yourself. Okay. So like I said, work, service, health, all that 6th house energy, it's about, giving to other people, but this is really about what do you need to give to yourself for your highest and best good. Okay. So,
and then Layla from me. Oh, what do we got here? 4 of Pentacles. Oh, love this. So yeah, so with this card, I would say really make sure you take time out for yourself as well. I love this kind of solemn figure, with their feet on this beautiful cat. But stay grounded right now. Be conscious of your money. It's so funny, and this is from Spirit. Make sure you tip those who service you. Make sure you take care of those around you. And I'll tell you why. I saw this feather and I was immediately drawn to the person holding it. And I was like, Spirit said you need to take care of those who are assisting and helping you. And really draw them into your grounded connection. And the stuff that V said, I think can also drivel over into helping others along their way. Layla, I wouldn't be surprised if you are someone that either does some kind of work like this, light work or something, and you're already helping people along the way, even if you do it within like a corporate setting, like you're the one that people come and talk to all the time, because I really feel like you'll be there for them. So yeah. And Michelle, thank you for sharing to your group. Lexi, welcome. So that was number 1 for Layla. And if those of you are joining us late, here's what you can do. We just did reading number 1 for Layla. We've got 2 through 8, so 7 more readings to do. You didn't get on the list if you just joined us, but you can pick number 2 through 8. Just pick 1 or 2 of them and piggyback on the reading with them. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right. So speaking of Michelle is number 2, and I don't know if do we have 2 Michelles?
It was Michelle Griffin.
Okay. Is this Michelle Griffin from Atlanta, Georgia? Okay.
You're welcome, Layla. Hey, Erica. Hey, Crystal. All right. So number 2 is Michelle Griffin. And also me. All right. Here we have the world. Ooh. All right. Wonderful, beautiful card, Michelle. This is talking about some part of a journey that you've been on currently is coming to an end. Once again, we're at this end of December, and we're getting ready to start in January in a brand new year. So it's time for you to, celebrate your accomplishments. Look at what you've done in 2020 and the years before. Okay, whatever journey that you've been on for just this year, 2020, because it's felt like 10 years all by itself. Or, the journey that you've been on for the last maybe 3 to 5 years, and really celebrate yourself and really give yourself the accolades that you deserve. It's great to get them from the world, and you very well may, but don't forget to celebrate and your own accomplishments and your own achievements. And then get ready to pack it up, because it's going to be time to start a journey again. The Fool is coming. So this is a brand new start, a brand new beginning. And just get ready for the ride. It's going to be awesome. So congratulations.
Yeah, and I do know who this Michelle is. Oh my gosh, I'll talk in a second. So Knight of Wands. Oh, look at this. Yeah, definitely get ready for the ride, because Knights are all about movement. Wands are about transformation. Wands are spirituality, that Kundalini sexual energy. And this is very much, let's see, Knight of Wands would definitely be the Leo energy. So driving forward. Michelle, you have to let me know if you are a Leo. I have a feeling you might be because of that the red hair. But yeah, so get ready to take charge, move forward. And I love that the image of this, person is, carrying someone along the path. This is like picking someone up and taking care of them. And I feel like it's time to, pick up those around you, lift them up a little bit, help them down the path as well. So I really feel like there's some cool stuff gonna go on. And you guys, Michelle Griffin, she wrote, "It's me, TTV. TTV is Through the Veil." She was one of the very first Scorpio. She was one of the I almost said Scorpio, and I was wrong, because it's not the Wands. That's the Knight of Cups. But so she did Through the Veil in Atlanta. It was an amazing conference. It's where I met Paul Selig. And I truly, she put on an amazing show. So you guys, if you ever see Through the Veil again. So yeah, so Michelle, awesome. Thanks for hanging tonight. All right. So that was for you, V, and for Michelle.
Yeah, totally resonated with me.
Cool.
Both of them.
Cool. And that was number 2. So if next is Vicky, and anybody who chose to piggyback with her, number 3.
All right, and so Vicky, for you.
And you guys, if these readings resonate with you, let us know. Especially if it wasn't your number, but if it was your number, definitely let us know. Oh, Michelle said spot on. Yay, wonderful.
Yay. All right, so Vicky, here we have the Devil. All right, so this is asking you to look at, what are you being held? What binds you? What holds you? What are you feeding that is not beneficial or is not feeding you? Where are you shutting out your energy and it's not being reciprocal? Okay, this is about toxicity. This is about obsession. It makes me feel as though your mind, like you're hyper focused on something to the point of obsession, and it's time to kind of release it and let it go. Because the thing is that if there's something in your mind that you're holding on to, if you don't release it, it can't either dissolve or come to fruition, depending on what that thing is, whether you're manifesting or whether you're worried about something. If you continue to hold on to it, you don't give it to the universe to either do what you want to do with it. It's like you're hoarding it. So this is saying it's time for you to let those things go. Free yourself. Okay? And also, if you're a workaholic, it's time for you to start, taking those holiday hours. If you have them, take some time off. You need it, okay? So.
All right. And Vicky, from me, 4 of Swords, take some time off. Did you just say that? The 4 of Swords literally is take some time off. It is rest. It is recline. It's so funny. This makes me think of Game of Thrones a little bit. I don't know why. Like looking out the castle and watching the whole place burn up in green flames. Sorry if I spoil it for you. But yeah, so definitely, Vicky, this is really take some time for yourself. And Spirit's saying, Spirit's showing me an incident with my father gazillions of years ago. If you don't take the time to rest, your body's going to do it for you. Your body's going to say, enough, done. Yeah. So be ahead of the game. Trust your intuition. Start looking at your calendar, seeing where you can trim a little, see where you can take some time off. Even if you start slowly and just on the way home, pull the car over in a safe place and just breathe for 5 minutes and then get back in the car and go again. Start finding those brief moments and to where you can expand that. This Spirit showed me another thing when I was in college back in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's send some beautiful vibes to Nashville right now, people. But when I was there, I remember just being so undisciplined. It was a weird time in my life. And I remember thinking, you know what? I don't know. I know it was the Holy Spirit at that time. Now I just call it Spirit because I was deep in the Nazarene church. But come on. But I remember thinking, I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to start with that one little thing. So I would step out of the bed, I would pull the sheets over, and I would just put the pillow, straighten the sheet up. It took me 30 seconds, but that just infiltrated the rest of my life. So I feel like that's something you can do as well. Start bringing in just little moments of rest, mindfulness, and things like that. So there you go, Vicky. And anybody else, you chose number 3. All right, let us know if that resonated with you. Michelle said truth. So we are going on to number 4, and this is for Liz and myself. You are welcome.
All right, so Liz.
Barrett Certified Lutheran. The Nazarenes were close to Southern Baptists, but we believe that, you can fall from grace, where the Southern Baptists believe once you were saved, you're always saved.
So for you guys, I have this 4 of Pentacles. All right. And so this 4 of Pentacles here, talking about the biggest thing that's coming is about being your money. It's about saving. It's about putting some things away, whether that is for a rainy day or whether that's some big purchase that you're wanting to make. Could be a house, could be an appliance, could be something of that nature. But it really is just about saving. Okay. Usually I talk about hoarding with this card, but for some reason it feels like there's this, it's funny because he's like wearing this pentacle around his neck and he's very proud of it. He's showing it like a big gold chain. And so it's kind of like I made it type of feeling. And this comes from, the effort of you putting things away so that you can have them when you need them, should you need them, or should you just choose to spend. Okay. So this really is about just putting something away for yourself for later is what keeps coming back for me. Okay.
Cool. And then for Liz, from me, the Page of Cups. I love this. Now, this is definitely that Scorpio energy, but I love the fact that this page there's just a joy to them. So I really want you to live in the place of joy right now. Strum your instrument. Yes, pun intended, metaphor included. Strum your instrument. Be conscious of the rainbow, right there behind you, and just all the growth around you. I'm really drawn to this card rather than kind of the traditional meaning, but also spirit chomping in my ear. But yeah, really take the time to embrace. And I really feel like music is very important for you right now, Liz. So, I don't know if you've not been able to listen to much music because maybe you're working from home and you're not in your car as much. But, let's get some music out and listen to it, especially like some good oldies and things that you used to be drawn to that really made you happy or that really allowed you to express how you felt. One of the growing up, and this is for me as well, so that's one reason why I'm saying what I'm about to say. Troy said that looks like Obama with flowers on his head. We'll take it. One of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time, the pinnacle, if I'm on an island, I've only got one, is Annie Lennox, slash with the Eurythmics. And I realized a couple years ago, I loved her music, which had a little bit more darkness, a little more minor chords to it, because it allowed me to express that. I didn't always want the happy-go-lucky joy stuff, but I wanted the stuff that I could cry to, that I could, connect with. So I think there's something to that. So yes, Liz, definitely check into that. V, are you all right? You got spider webs on you or something?
What's happening here? I was my ponytail or spirit. I don't know what's happening.
The reason, and for those of you, we mess with spirit. We work with those energies. Sometimes you're like, what is on me? Who's on me? All right,
what is going on?
Whose grandmother is that trying to come through?
Exactly.
So this is number 5, and for Anne. So Anne and anybody who chose number 5.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Samaj Thomas.
Hey, am I shedding? Yes, I am, though. It's the winter time. I always do. All right, so Anne.
You're welcome, Liz.
I have Judgment here. Beautiful card, too. So this Judgment card here is coming up and saying, whatever calling that you feel, those hits, those touches, those small little hearings that you hear in your ear, the messages, It's time for you to rise to your calling. I don't know if you've been putting it off or you've just been fearful or nervous about stepping into it, but I feel like the time is now. Like it's time for you to stop putting things off and really step into your sense of greatness. Okay, you have a lot to offer this world and a lot to offer other people in the way of healing, if this makes sense. But the only way that that's going to happen is if you step into those shoes. All right. Another thing that's coming to me is forgiveness of self. You know, there's this need for you to really work with your heart chakra. There's some things that might be kind of stuck there that are needing to be open, that are needing to be released so that you can do the healing work for yourself, so that your test can be a testimony for someone else. Okay.
Cool. And yes, Michelle and everybody watching, this will be on our my Facebook page and anywhere anybody shared it. But I also send it to my YouTube channel, which is Intuitive Mitchell, or if you Google YouTube Mitchell Osborn, you'll find it. And from me, we got the Knight of Wands again. So again, the Knights are that movement forward. This is that beautiful Leo energy. This is really interesting because I love when Spirit works differently. You need to. I think this is Spirit's going to out you a little bit, and you need to take care of yourself. You need to brush your hair. You need to put some makeup on. You need to put a pretty dress or clothes or whatever you choose to wear on. Like get yourself in your best feeling mode, whatever that may be. But basically, take care of yourself. I don't know if you've been, quote, sequestered or not out or, working from home or what it may be, but I really feel like I need you to show up. Show up for yourself. This is all about yourself, not to really impress anybody else. But it's like I want you to put on those shoes and the clothes and the things that make you feel good. And if you don't have them, I feel like, put $100 aside and go to Amazon Prime or wherever you buy your clothes and ship them to you. Get them to you. Even if you do the rent of clothes for a day. But it's like I really, and this is totally different from this card. I really want you to just, because I want that Leo energy to come out. I want a little bit of pride to come out. You'll recover from it. And yes, been working from home. Just got dressed. Woohoo!
Yeah,
I love it. And you know what, Ann? Pick your days. If it's like, Monday I'm going to show up dressed. And then the rest of the week, sweatpants and a t-shirt, whatever it is. But because this is for you. This is so for you. This is Spirit really like wanting you to own your worth right now and feel good about being that. So, All right, cool. There you go. So that was Ann and anybody who chose number 5. And Liz, thanks for sharing. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Especially if it's going out in Brazil.
All right.
Okay, so this is a Jolie. Yeah, V's like, who's next? Number 6, Jolie.
Oh, Jolie got the 10 of Cups.
Ooh.
All right, so this is emotional fulfillment. This is that feeling of joy, of happiness, of exuberance. Wonderful, wonderful energy to stand in, to breathe in, to manifest more of. It's just comfort in a good way, okay? The only caveat with this is making sure that, especially if you have a partner, that you're not so comfortable that you are taking this other person for granted. Continue to show gratitude for the things that are in your life, the people that are in your life, okay? Because the gratitude is what's going to continue that sense of abundance, that sense of greatness, that sense of fulfillment, okay? And if you are in a relationship and you're in a good place, wonderful. But once again, 10s always turn over into the 1s, which are the aces, to start over. So it may be time for you to, jazz things up in the relationship department or even the friendship department. Change some things up, switch some things up. Just to keep it lively, just to keep it fun, to start a new journey with you guys. All right? So I hope this resonates with you.
And Ann, I'm glad this resonated with you. I'm glad you showed up tonight. All right, Jolie. Yes. Oh, from me, Jolie, the star card. Oh, my gorgeous. Gosh. Look at that. V, that matches you. Look at those colors.
Oh, purple.
Ooh. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. So the star is about hope. The star card comes right after the tower when things have been dropped like a hot potato, wrecked, destroyed. And the star brings about hope. Now, I love that I'm immediately drawn to the flamingos, which is really interesting because they do have a little bit more of a lavender look here rather than the pink that usually comes with them. So Spirit's telling me as I focus in on that, don't be afraid to change your color. Don't be afraid to, change the hairstyle. Put on something that you don't normally wear. This is really about, allowing the shifts and change that are happening naturally to you to do that and not to be worried about what other people or society thinks about you. I mean, let's be honest, this person is pretty much butt naked in the middle of the night, the star overhead. I mean,
Listen.
if that is that what you need to get naked and go swimming in a lake, then do it. But, really be conscious about where you act out of fear of not doing something because you what people might think about you. So yeah, so definitely. So that was number 6's, and for Jolene, let us know if that worked for you. Yes, holiday spirit, learning about gratitude a lot more. Yay. Troy said, Troy picked number 6 with the 10 of cups and the star. That's all me. Yay. Oh, it is.
It is.
Yes, the star is Aquarius.
I love it.
And the 10 of cups is Pisces too. Beautiful Pisces. All right, so Jolie, I hope both the cards resonated with you and anybody else who chose number 6. So Susan, we are coming to you. Number 7 is next.
All right, Susan.
And whoever put 1,963 hearts on this, thank you. Thank you.
All day, thank you. All right, so Susan, I have this 5 of cups here. All right, so this 5 of cups, and I'm not sure if it's just this feeling of being down because of the holidays and then being different because of what we have going on in the world, or if there's some other things that kind of have you just emotionally spent. It's saying that, and this too shall pass, basically. This card is coming up to acknowledge, where you may be emotionally, but it is saying that there is more. There is more. Okay. Don't feel like where you are, where it's going to be, or this is it. There is more after this. And he has these 2 cups sitting next to him, of course, that are upright. So it's about pouring your energy into the 2 cups that you have upright. So looking at your life, once again, gratitude is a big thing. Looking at what is still intact, what is still happening, what is still going on that you're able to, involve yourself in. Where your energy goes, attention goes, energy grows, So pour into those cups. And next thing you know, you will be up and you'll be running. And if you need help, definitely reach out and ask for it. Okay?
All right. And Susan, from me, 4 of swords. Yeah, and take some time out for yourself as well. This is really interesting because Spirit's taking me in a totally different direction. I'm trying to ask Spirit if I need to say that. So Susan, this may not be for you, so I'm going to put it with that. I feel like someone's dealing with some kind of autoimmune stuff, and I really want you to be kind to yourself until this passes, because I do feel like it will pass. Just like V was talking about, fill the cups up that you can, let go of the ones that are already spilt and you can't recover that because it's already into the ground, into the earth. But I really feel like, give yourself a moment, whatever is going on physically, if there is a diagnosis of sorts, give yourself time to acknowledge it. Avoid, if you got to have a pity party, give yourself, set the alarm, 5 minutes, cry it out, done with it, move on. But I really want you to realize that, you said this too will pass. That's some key words for what I'm feeling as well. And just keep your eyes focused on the positive, beautiful sunlight, on the good stuff that's out there. So I really feel like both these cards are connected with you, Susan, and or somebody else who chose number 7. So definitely let us know however you feel comfortable, sharing. So there you go. Number 7's and for Susan.
All right.
Linda.
Oh, did you read it? Go ahead.
Yeah. So and you guys, so keep Linda and her 14-year-old poodle. There's a little bit of collapsing and now some heart meds. So sending some beautiful high vibrations. Linda, if you were here at the beginning, how I talked about just doing a little Reiki or the little spinal flush. If not, go back to the beginning. We were talking about somebody else's dog. I forgot who it was. But yeah.
All right.
Susanna, number 8, last one. Oh, Sue. No, I'm not going to do it.
All right, so here we have this King of Wands. All right, so Susanna, this saying that, step into your courageousness, step into your bravery. There's a vision that you have that needs to be executed. You're the only one that can do it. Okay, create the strategy and then have some people help you. Put orders out to others to allow for this vision to come to fruition. All right. But the thing is that you have to step into your leadership. That's the big thing. Being able to stand your ground, creating the strategy and having it executed is going to come from your voice, your action, and your energy. Okay. Be bold, be brave, and be confident. Okay.
And also, Spirit's telling me that to let you know that Sagittarius, Susanna, and Sagittarius, here are some keywords I want you to think about: expansion, self-assertion, and enthusiasm. So focus on those keywords as you do some of what V just talked about. And then from me, Susanna, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Interesting. So 3 of Pentacles is often about, good solid work. Sometimes you got to be conscious of the critical people around you, the Nancy naysayers, kind of criticizing your work. But also, I really want you to chip away at the things that have been weighing you down. I want you to do the work. The number 3 is all about creative expression, enthusiasm. There's that word again, enthusiasm, from both of us. And playfulness. I really would love to see you put on some music, dance, put on some funky clothes or outfit or glasses and just be silly, have some fun, play with a dog, get on the ground, play with a child who's a silly kid, and chip away with some of the baggage that you've been carrying around with you for a long time. Because I think this is going to be your year to do that. It's a 5-year. V can tell you about the number 5. And 5 is about change, transformation, shifting.
Right.
It's not a 4. It's not solid. It is ready to move. So this is going to be a year that I think you can step into that movement there too. So for Susanna and anybody who chose number 8, Christy, did you choose number 8 as always? And Susan said, thank you. No health stuff going on for me, but 18-year-old cat is sick and I'm worried about her. So maybe that could be it. Maybe there could be some like autoimmune stuff. And 2 people that chose number 7 had some animal stuff.
Yep.
So yeah. So, and Susanna, that was for you. Anybody else who chose number 8? So cool. Well, cool. So how was that for you? I just looked at the time and I was like, oh my God, we finished in record time tonight.
I know. I feel like it went really fast today.
I think weird, didn't it? Maybe we should do like a message from Spirit for the collective.
I'm with it.
You down for it? So okay, Vicky said number 3, I'm thankful for the reading and realize that I do need some downtime in my thoughts and work. Triple Sag. Oh, so sometimes that's hard to do. Yes, the universe can't assist if I don't let it. There you go. Oh, Christy chose number 1 this time.
Oh, a triple Sag. Yes. That's a lot of fire.
And Susanna said, thank you. You're welcome. Year and a half out of work, so maybe something is coming. Oh, good.
Gotcha.
Yay, Mary, Michelle, Susan.
Yay.
So yeah, so let's do a collective reading. Let's go with how we can enter this new year. So this Friday is January 1st, 2021. So I know. So what advice, and I think I'm feeling I need to pull 3 cards. V, trust if you need to pull 1 or 20. I'll let you go first. But what can we as a collective, so if you're watching that, you can hear my voice right now. This is for you, of how we could best step into 2021, starting January 1st. Not so much the whole year, but how we can, the doors swung open, put our best foot forward, head out onto the sidewalk. What advice or guidance can Spirit give us right here, right now? So V, I'll let you go first whenever you are ready.
All right. So it's kind of funny. For me, I have like this contradictory message. With this Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, it really is about gratitude and being generous, but it's also about taking what you need. So I feel like there's a sense of balance that's needed for going into 2021. It's about us recognizing how grateful, how abundant we are. It might not even be money related, but just how abundant we are, how much wealth we are. Looking at the type of wealth that you have in your life, money or otherwise, and sharing your gifts with other people. Okay? Because once you're able to share, it's kind of like a paying it forward. They're able to share, and those people are able to share. But at the same time, if there is something that you need for yourself, take the time to take it. This Seven of Swords is, a card of betrayal, but I'm not seeing it this way right now. I really feel it's like this is you stealing away, so to speak, to take what you need so that you can continue to give, so that you can continue to be generous. All right? So balance going into January 1. Balance. Okay? If you don't fill your cup, nobody else will. And you can't pour from an empty one. So, boom.
All right, people. I don't want to say I was hoping this would happen, but it happened on the last card. So I pulled. It came, people. Troy, are you still there? Troy, are you still there? So people, get ready to step out. And this, we made a little joke when V's husband was here. I said, Larry, you don't want to stick around for the dick deck because this is Divine Masculine. Well, the dicks came out at the end, people. So the first card for how to step out for 2021 is Ace of Wands. Grab it by the shaft and go, people. This is all about inspiration. This is all that creative, spiritual, sexuality, energy. And yes, he is climbing a giant phallic symbol. So literally, it is about seeding what it is you need to seed, impregnating, getting things started. So let's step out. And then the Page of Wands, which is about, this is Aquarius energy. Oh, I love it because I said, Troy, you're still there. This is your card. So this is literally take flight. Keep the movement going. Don't let yourself slow down. Pretend like the beginning of 2021 is the end of 2020, because it is. And just having that in your mind. And then finally, Wreck-It Ralph. Now, I want y'all to realize, I was thinking, oh, that's funny because that's another phallic symbol. But I want you to look closely. I want you to look real close. So not only is it a tower, but it's a tower. So literally the tower is about just tilling the garden, shifting, changing, breaking it all down. I Wreck-It Ralph is a cartoon, or I don't know what it is a cartoon, but people, it is time to wreck it. It is time to tear it up. So this, putting these three together, step out with vigor, take flight, don't stop moving, and be ready to have everything be all shifted and changed and just moved around. Crystal's like, I need this deck. Don't we all, girl? It's a Kickstarter. And I believe divinemasculine.com is where you can find the deck eventually once they bring it out. It is just, divinemasculine.co. divinemasculine.co, but it's not, I got it on the Kickstarter, but so you can definitely do it. And I'll be honest with you, those are pretty much like the only two penis, so it's not like there's a whole lot of penis throughout the rest of the deck, but it's divine, it's masculine. So we got a job ahead of us. Woo! Norm, thank you. Thank you,
Norm.
Oh, well, you guys, so are we still live? Robin, we are still live, but literally like for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. So if you came in late, go back to the beginning. You got 1 through 8. You can jump on, piggyback 8. Yeah. Piggyback on 8 readings. Just pick a number 1 through 8. Jump on it and see what comes through. Crystal,
is that all you need, Crystal Marie?
Just a little DP.
question again?
Just
you
a little. Well,
can't read with a dick deck and blush.
Yeah. Well, she said that's all she needs. A little DP there, little double P.
Hey, that's it.
That's all we need. So I think Troy must have left because he would have commented by now. So we need to tag him and tell him he needs to come back in at 40 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, that's funny. I just said 4:20, and I don't even reference that. So, all right. Well, you guys, wherever you're watching from, thanks for being here.
Yes.
We will definitely be back in 2 weeks. And V and I are going to put our little virtual tip jars out there. If you feel led, that's wonderful. Oh, Crystal, tell Troy to come back. If you feel led to give us a tip, great. If not, what you can do is heart, like, share. And that is just as good as, helping us out. Let me put in the next event so that way you can already sign up for it, and then where are my events? There we go. So this way you can sign up for it and get a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Copy link.
Anna.
Whoop. Happening now. I think I lost my stuff.
Thank you, Susan. You too. Ooh. Happy New Year.
Oh, Duvet, I just see that you shared as well. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so there is the next one. What's this called? Next event. And once again, I read with the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. You can go to divinemasculine.co.co.
And I read with the Superlunaris Tarot. And I don't know what the website is. It might be superlunaris.com, but don't quote me on that. If you type it in Google, I'll type it the spelling of it so you guys can find it.
Ooh, what a night. So V, what you got going on in your life and your work? Where can people find you?
Oh, hold on. I like to hang out on Instagram at Red Light Readings. My Clockwork Tea 2.021 is available. It is a meaty, hearty reading for your first quarter of 2021. We talk about a guide. We talk about your energy for the quarter. There's a whole grand tableau that's thrown, and we talk about 6 areas of your life. Over the course of the quarter, we do manifestation goals, and going into each month, talking about each of those 6 areas in each of those months. So it's a meaty reading. If you guys are interested, you can find it on www.redlightreadings.com. It is the first service, I guess you can say, on that page. Clockwork Tea 2.021. Other than that, check me out on Instagram. I hang out there, especially on Wednesdays. I do Wellness Wednesdays or Turnt Tea at noon Eastern Standard Time, where we get together. It's a part happy hour, part talk show, part classroom. So it's a good time.
Cool. And Erica, thank you. I received your email.
Erica.
And then I also posted my website, mitchellosborn.com, if you want to get a reading. I am booked out through December, but below that I put mitchellosborn.com shop, and that's where you can buy a spread. You can do 1 question, 2 question, 5 question, grand tableau. You can do the full spread, the New Year's spread, anything. There's a ton of spreads. I've got over 50 spreads that you can choose from, that you can probably find one that will help you with what's going on in your life right now if you can't get to me right away. But thank you for hanging with us. Thanks for sharing, retweeting, posting, subscribing, becoming a fan, all that good stuff. I'm on Instagram, on Twitter. I do post every day there. I do post on Pinterest as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So my hashtag is everywhere.
I love it.
Oh, so, all right. So we're going to sign off here. Somehow we got it to 5 minutes left. So I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say namaste.
All right. Bye, you guys. Love you. Have a good night.